today we are here with the award-winning MC Barber.
Hey everyone, this is MC Barber here. I have another video for you. This is what I call I call professional undercut. I'm doing an undercut, but I'm really not doing undercut. I'm not cutting or fading all the way to the line where I divide the hair, where I section the hair top from the sides. So as you can see, I section the top off, but only the sides. I'm gonna blend the back, and then I'm using my standard 1.5 technique for bulk removal and foundation creation. So I'm creating the foundation for my hairstyle, and I'm removing the bulk. And here I'm going to show you what I mean by a kind of a professional undercut. It is undercut, but it's kind of almost not undercut. So basically the sides and the top are not connected, so you can see it right here. So as I'm creating the shape, I'm gonna do a low fade, so the top will remain long and the sides will be faded. Now it is very important, I see this in my barber shop all the time when it comes to the undercuts. And where do you put the line? Where do you section the hair for undercut? As you can see here, I have sectioned the hair right from where the corner is of receding hairline. It is very important. I see a lot of times that the barbers put a section way high, like almost to the half of the head. I mean, I had cases where clients came that it took months for me to correct their haircut because the sections on both sides were so high that it almost looked like a faux hawk. It grew out very long. So as you can see, I have made a section right on the top of the side of his head, and right from the corner all the way towards the crown. So that's something really that is important when you do these undercuts. Now as you see that when I did my first 1.5, I didn't go all the way up to the line. I stopped halfway. That's why I call this professional undercut. So you can style your hair in a professional hairstyle, or if you want to make it a little messy or funky and have the undercut look after as well, you can do that. Here I'm using my Wahl magic clip for fading. I get a lot of questions regarding my clippers. Here I'm going to repeat myself in this video as well, because some people don't see every video that I put out, so let me repeat myself. This is a Wahl magic clip. I'm not sponsored by the Wahl. However, I like these clippers. They are cordless. I have 2 of them. One is charging while I'm using one. They have very nice blade. It's a surgical blade, so that's why I really use them. But the main reason is just the fact they are cordless. I like them. I kind of got away with pretty much everything that has a cord. I use cordless clippers almost on everything. Now here I'm fading kind of from bottom up. I'm using my 1/8 of an inch, or otherwise known as 1. I apologize that I'm not very good with European in millimeters and centimeters, but I'll actually have to check into that and kind of explain it in that way as well for my European viewers. When I'm doing the face and gentleman has a beard, I like to kind of connect the beard into the fade. I see cases where they do a fade, but the client doesn't want the beard touch, and they just leave the beard as it is without connecting it to the haircut. You should always go that extra step. It's a perfection, and connect the beard with a haircut. So I started this fade with first I did 1.5 with my heavy duty clippers, which is Oster's Octane. I get a question, do I like them better than Supra from Andes? I definitely like them better than Supra from Andes. I had that clipper as well, and I just don't like the design of that clipper. It's kind of bulky, it's kind of heavy. I like this one, it's kind of light. uh, Design that it's slightly flat. I just like the design, and it's a very good clipper. Again, I'm not sponsored by Andes or Oster, so I'm just giving you really my honest opinion. Just the way it works, I like that clipper. So that's Octane Oster, my heavy duty clipper. I started with 1.5. I removed the bulk. Then I started with outliner guard, which is Andes guard. Oster, I don't think makes that number. It's basically like 1 millimeter, and it gets very close, so that's why I like it. So now I'm gonna connect, kind of, or actually blend uh, the fade with the side there. Some little scissor over comb needed there. Sometimes I'll do this part with a scissor over comb. Other times I will do it with a razor. In this case, I will do it actually with a razor, then we'll go back with a scissor over comb. Sometimes you can use razor, as in this case, just to remove the most of the bulk. Then you can go back with a scissors over comb and kind of refine it and, like, finish it like that. So you can go, I can go all the way with a razor and do the whole thing with a razor, or I can just go half and half, or I can only use scissors. So it's your options, whatever you like. But also, that is determined whether upon the texture of the hair, the type of texture that he has, the results that you want, and so on and so forth. Now you can see, just look at a section here where I have it placed. I believe that's pretty much the right place to place that section. So this is something you really have to look before you start any cutting. You should section, and you want to make sure that your section is in the right place. This is actually one of the biggest mistakes I see these days when I get new clients where it's sectioned. To determine where you want to put a section, again, is what determines the most is the shape of the head and the receding hairline, and so on. In some cases, I don't even put a line, especially if they ask for it, if the hairline doesn't allow it, and if it would not look really good. So sometimes you have to give your professional opinion regarding what the client wants, if it will suit him or not. This razor, I get questions what it is. This is Tondale sifter style razor. This is my favorite razor for hair cutting. The reason I love this razor is the way it's designed. The handle is round, so it is easy to rotate the angle at which you are cutting, which is very important. Razor cutting is all about angles, at which angle is your blade. Also, it has a screw that holds the razor holder and the handle. When that loosens, you use a screw and you tighten it. That's very important. People who use a razor, this type of razor, Tondale razor, they know what I'm talking about. Though the other ones that don't have a screw, they get loose, and then really becomes very difficult to cut with them. So that's really the reason I love this razor. We also have this razor for sale ourselves. We have a link to eBay. We usually put it under every video now, so you can go under the video and look for this razor on eBay. We'll have it on our website as well as soon as our website is done. Here now I'm just going scissor cutting, just to kind of refine and catch any hairs that I left behind. I did most of the work with a razor. The gentleman wants to keep his hair longer. Any haircut good haircut needs a good finish. Blow drying and styling is something that's coming back in our industry, and that's really great. We are stepping away from being just barbers and cutting hair. We are becoming men's hairstylists, which used to be like that back in the 80s, but I'm glad that we are going back to it. And men's hairstyling is the fastest industry, they say, in the United States right now, which is very great for us. So it is very important that you learn how to blow dry and style. I love the brush that I use. I get questions what it is. It's YS Park. I think number 9. I think they go by numbers. It is really a nice brush. I really like it. It's 9-roll brush. So these are some of your pictures before, and this is after. He has a very nice low fade. We kind of styled it in a traditional look. So it's pushed back. This haircut actually used to be very popular back in the 90s. Almost all soccer players used to have this haircut. So there it is. You have undercut actually on this haircut. You just can't see it the way it's styled. But if you kind of push it up and the messy look, you would actually see the back. I have tapered, blended. So that's why it looks like that. Here, this haircut, you can actually see the tutorial for this haircut. You can see on in my channel. This is before and after. This is really a trendy haircut. I really like this haircut. So you can go on my channel and look for it. The tutorial is available. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. MC Barber. Take care of yourself.